Good morning, everybody. My name is Steven, and I'm an educator at the Natural History Museum. Welcome to Story Time. Yeah, like I said, my name is Steven. I'm an educator at the Natural History Museum, and today I'm really excited because I get to read a story with you. Back when the museum was open, my all-time favorite activity was story time in the garden, where we get to go into the garden and explore all the nature we have there, and then I would have read a story about it. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the museum's closed right now, but we can still have a fun story time from the comfort of our own homes, thanks to technology. Before we begin, just some logistics. This is going to be about a 15-minute program. I will be asking a lot of questions throughout the program, so if you want to leave a comment in the comment box, please do that. It'll be a lot of fun. Lastly, this is recorded live on Facebook, but if for any reason we get disconnected or if you got to leave early, don't worry about it. I'm going to be uploading this whole video onto the Natural History Museum Facebook page. So if you wanted to, you could watch it again and again and again and again. So that's really cool, right? But without further ado, the story. So I chose this story because it's about some of my all-time favorite critters from over 65 million years ago. Do you know who I'm talking about? We find their fossils all over the place. In fact, I have a picture of one of their fossils right here. Yeah. What does that look like to you? Ideas? Yeah, so this is a butterfly fossil, right? Wait, what if I do that? Looks like a butterfly, right? Believe it or not, this is a butterfly fossil from the Mesozoic era. That means that this butterfly was alive during the time of the dinosaurs. Isn't that awesome? Have they changed much? Not really, right? I could probably go outside and find something that looks kind of like this. That's pretty cool because butterflies are awesome survivors. They've been around for over 130 million years and they're still around today because they're good at what they do. And we're going to learn all about what they do in this cool story titled Dinosaurs Roar, Butterflies Soar by Bob Barner. Let's get started. It's nice, right? It's got some like pretty colors. Dinosaurs roar, butterflies soar. Millions and millions of years ago, tiny new creatures fluttered into the dinosaurs' world and changed it forever. Tiny creatures affecting a big, strong dinosaur? What do you think we're talking about? What kind of animal flutters around, changes the world? Let's find out. Butterflies! We knew that. By spreading pollen from bloom to bloom, butterflies helped flowering plants flourish. So check it out. Who do we have here? We've got a butterfly, right? Yeah. So we have a butterfly here. It looks like this butterfly is standing on a flower. It's using its long straw-like mouth called a proboscis to sip the nectar out of the flower. And look at its feet are getting covered in pollen. So what this butterfly is going to do is it's going to drink the nectar here and get covered in pollen. And then it's going to go to the next flower and do the same thing. Then it's going to go to the next flower and the next and the next and the next, drinking pollen all the way and drinking nectar all the way and sprinkling pollen as it goes. Yeah. Can I see you sprinkle some pollen? Let's see what that looks like. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle pollen. Yeah. By sprinkling pollen all over the place, butterflies are actually helping flowers make more flowers. Isn't that neat? Yeah. And butterflies aren't the only animals that do this. Ants, bees, beetles, flies, and moths also spread plant pollen during the Cretaceous period. Moths, which first appeared on Earth over 100 million years ago, are the great ancestors of butterflies. So next time you see a moth, that's a great ancestor butterfly, right? We call these animals pollinators. They're so good at spreading pollen, they're called pollinators. Let's see. Hello, Bobby from Los Angeles. Hello, Christina from Los Angeles. And hello, Israel from Winchester. Cool. Hi, Sergio from Downey. Flowering plants made more air for dinosaurs to breathe and huge amounts of food for them to eat. So a big dinosaur like this, it's got to eat a lot of food to grow big and strong, right? What do you think it's eating? What is that in its mouth? What is this stuff? Looks like plants, huh? I see flowers and I see a lot of green. I think this animal's eating some plants. That means this animal must be an herbivore, right? An herbivore is an animal that specializes in eating plants. Big dinosaurs like this, believe it or not, they weren't really picky eaters. They wouldn't just eat the leaves and they wouldn't just eat the flowers. A lot of the time, they would eat the whole plant and just chew it like that. Yeah, seeds and everything. So, we have a dinosaur. It's eating the plant, seeds and everything. The food is going to go into its tummy and it's going to digest it in its tummy, right? Yum. And then it's going to walk around, maybe for miles, going really, really far away. And then eventually, as we know, what goes in must come out, right? Yeah, this dinosaur is going to have to go potty somewhere. And when it goes potty, all the seeds that it ate are going to be in that potty. So this animal's actually helping plants grow too. So butterflies help make food for dinosaurs, and dinosaurs help make food for butterflies. Isn't it neat how that works out? Nature's so cool. Let's see what happens next. Oh, dinosaurs were accidental farmers that helped plants grow. As they walked, their feet opened the soil, and their droppings fertilized seeds that grew into plants. Never before had so many different kinds of plants and animals lived together on Earth. Wow, look at all those animals. How many can we count? Let's see. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count 6 animals here, and they're all different. This page is a great example of biodiversity, right? Biodiversity, that's a big word. Biodiversity, what does it mean? Well, bio means life, and diversity means differences in a group. Kind of like when you have a packet of fruit snacks, and there's all kinds of different flavors in that packet. All kinds of diversity in that packet, right? So biodiversity means a space where animals and plants all live together, a lot of variation in plants and animals, right? And we see that on the page. We see a dinosaur and a small reptile. We see a butterfly and a mammal. I see a turtle and a fish. I see bushes and shrubs. I see trees and vines. This page is an excellent example of biodiversity. The explosion of flowers and plants meant more food for growing numbers of reptiles, big and small, ancient sea creatures, and the first mammals. More herbivores also meant more food for hungry carnivores. Ooh, what's a carnivore? Does anyone know? Yeah, Jeff counted 6 animals. Yeah, what's a carnivore? This thing's scary, right? It's big. It's sharp teeth, specialized for cutting through meat. And what's this? What's it eating? Any ideas? Looks like it's eating a bone, right? Wait a second, bones usually go on the insides of animals. I'm willing to bet that this right here is a carnivore, a meat-eating animal. Yikes. Dinosaurs and ancient butterflies lived together for millions of years, until suddenly their time together ended. Uh-oh. Who knows what happened to the dinosaurs? Yikes. Look, there's a butterfly on this carnivore's nose. He, Monch, and Crunch. Thanks for the comment, Michelle. A huge asteroid crashed into Earth, forming clouds of steam and dust that blocked the sun. In addition to the 6-mile wash that plummeted, fiery volcano eruptions may have filled the sky with a thick layer of smoke and ash. So, have you ever been in your bed and you hide under the blankets and it looks kind of like this? Just completely dark, no light can come through. That's kind of like happening to the dinosaurs during this time. The dust and the were all in the air, and it kind of created a blanket around the planet Earth. And without sun, flowering plants like this, they can't grow up to be big and strong. We're going to get a lot less of them. But wait a second. If there's no plants, what are carnivore going to eat? They can't grow big either. We're going to get less of them too. But wait a second. If there's no plant-eating dinosaurs, what's a carnivore eat? This is not looking good for the dinosaurs. Without heat and light from the sun, many plants could not grow. Dinosaurs didn't have enough food to eat, and soon they became extinct. Extinct. What does that word mean? Extinct. Well, we know that dinosaurs are extinct, right? How many dinosaurs do we count on this page? None, right? I don't see any dinosaurs on this page. They are extinct. That means they are gone, and they're not coming back. When the herbivores were gone, so was the food for the carnivores. Some scientists think that the cooling of the planet and the spread of disease may have led to the dinosaur extinction. So no dinosaurs on this page, but I do see somebody. Let's see. But butterflies live! Nice! They were small and found just enough nectar to drink and air to breathe. So big, strong dinosaurs, as big as I am, we're gonna have to eat a lot of food, right? A little tiny fly like this, they don't need very much food. They made it. Insects, plants, small mammals, and reptiles didn't need as much food as the dinosaurs. This made it for many of them to survive. Over the next 65 million years, butterflies fluttered past saber-toothed cats, mammoth, and the first humans. The butterflies we see today are very similar in size and shape to prehistoric ones. As with the dinosaurs, no one knows what colors these ancient creatures were. Over 200,000 kinds of moths and 18,000 kinds of butterflies live on Earth today. So how many dinosaurs do we see on this page? I don't see any, right? I see a woolly mammoth, but the dinosaurs are extinct. Dinosaurs went extinct a long time ago. Let's keep reading. So the next time you see a fluttering butterfly or smell a flower, remember, millions of years ago, a T-Rex may have done the same thing. Not all of them. Many plant, butterfly, and dinosaur secrets remain hidden in fossils and rocks, waiting to be discovered, maybe by you. Wow, what a great story. Yeah. How many butterflies can we count on this page? 1, 2, 3, 4. I count 4. Wow. And they're still around today, right? And flowers are both such tough survivors. They've been on this planet for 130 million years, and they're still here. It's pretty cool to think that we can go outside today and look at something that a T-Rex looked at millions of years ago. If we take good care of our planet, hopefully butterflies will be here for millions of years to come, too. I wonder, have any of you seen any butterflies around your house lately? Fluttering all over the place. It's pretty neat, right? How many butterflies do you think you could count if you went for a walk around your block? How many different kinds of flowers do you think you can find? What other kinds of pollinators do you think you could find around your house? Remember, it's not just butterflies that are pollinators, but it's bees and hummingbirds and beetles. There are so many different animals living as our urban neighbors. Believe it or not, LA is part of a biodiversity hotspot. That means out of all the places on the planet Earth, our city is a wonderful place to check out plants and animals. So, put on your safety mask, put on some sunscreen, and go for a walk around your block. You never know what you might find. Thank you so much for joining me for this story, my friends. That is the end of our program. Again, my name is thanks for be sure to wash your hands often, and when the museum opens again, alrighty? Any cool comments? Oh, so many great comments. I'll see you later, friends.